Hi, I'm Amy Rybicki with Simply Natural Coaching. And for those of you that I don't know, I'm a health coach and I work with men that are tired of feeling controlled by food. I help them simply kick sugar and double their energy and feel fabulous over 50. And today, my topic is the real reason why you won't make yourself and your health a priority. And maybe you're doing that, but if you aren't, this video is for you. So, when I first meet a potential client, and in the first conversation, one of the questions I ask them is, do you know what's keeping you stuck where you are? Do you know what's stopping you from having the health that you want or the life that you want? And a few things that I hear most often are, I have no motivation, I don't have the time, I don't even know where to begin because it's been so long since I've done anything for myself and my health, and I don't have the money. So what is the reason that comes to mind for you when you think about why you're not making yourself and your health a priority? And I have a couple exercises to have you do with yourself today that if you're not really sure what the real reason is, you might identify. I've got a few notes to keep me on track. So the first thing I'd like you to do is take a blank piece of paper and write I should at the top of it. And then I want you to write 5 or 6 sentences of how you kind of think you live in your life, or why you do what you do, or why you don't do what you do. So I should blank. And then after you're finished with your list, I want you to ask yourself, why? For each of those sentences, why should you do that? And then the next step after that is to write the sentence, if I really wanted to, I could blank. And I want you to replace what you just wrote for I should in that blank. So if I really wanted to, I could blank. It's the same thing that you wrote for your should list. And then I want you to ask yourself, why haven't I? So at this point, you may have an aha moment that makes you go, aha, this is kind of what's behind that. But don't worry if it hasn't come to you yet. Okay, so the next step is I want you to think about a couple things. First of all, how do you show love for yourself and the people around you? And I want you to make a list of things that say, I show love by doing this. And hopefully you can come up with lots of things. You know, you can show love for a person, you can show love for nature, you can show love for your family and your life that you have, the opportunities that you have. But then I want you to make a list right below that says, I don't show love to myself in these ways, or how I don't show love for myself. And here's some things that I hear from most people. They judge and criticize themselves. They mistreat their bodies with food, alcohol, and drugs. And they procrastinate on things that would benefit them. So those are ways that they don't show love for themselves. Okay, now the real tricky part, the most challenging part of this whole exercise, is I want you to go to a mirror somewhere in your house by yourself, and I want you to say this: I love and accept you exactly as you are. So look right at yourself and say that. Might feel a little uncomfortable, but I want you to keep saying it until you can convince yourself that you really believe it. And it may not happen the first few times you do it, okay? So realize that this is a process. And if you feel like this is a challenge, just doing this on your own, help is near. Press the easy button and message me your email, and let's set up a time to have a phone call, a FaceTime, or if you're local, to meet in person for a 30-minute complimentary Double Your Energy breakthrough session where you can help uncover why you're stuck, where you're stuck, and how to get unstuck. And that way you can find out the real reason behind why you're not making yourself and your health a priority right now. And that's it for today. Love to hear from you. Bye.